Hi everyone, it's Gina. I need to tell you a story, and it happened last night. I was coming out here and I was going to do some work in the chicken coop, and see that little red picnic table? I was going to move that closer to the chicken coop, and you can see where those that glass chicken was on it, and that I'm not getting near that, and I'll tell you why. But anyway, I moved it, and see the boards in back of it? Well, I stepped on those apparently, and I got stung by a wasp, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what the heck? So I thought maybe a wasp nest was under the picnic table, so I turned it over, and then I knocked that piece of wood again, and I got attacked by wasps. I mean, they came after me hard, and I ran around the sidewalk back this way, and I just couldn't believe it. I could not get them off of me, and I ran back to the house, and before I knew it, I realized I had been stung multiple times. I think I was stung, after counting, I think I was stung 10 or 11 times. But you can see there's wasps still in there. Those 3 pieces of wood are hollow, and we sprayed them. You can see the black on it. We sprayed them, and tons of wasps came out, but there's still a lot in there. And so tomorrow, we ran out of spray, and tomorrow we're gonna get some more. But what happened was, I then went running. I called my husband real quick, and then you can see him coming out. You can see him. Went over to my neighbors because Joe wasn't home. Went over to my neighbors, and they kind of took care of me until Joe got there, because I have never been stung by wasps like that. I think since I was a child, maybe a handful of times in my years, but this time it was multiple times. I didn't realize how bad it could be if I was allergic, which I'm not. So anyway, oh my God, that was horrible. And you don't realize how many times you're stung because it is so painful that, oh, that's an emergency helicopter. You don't realize how many times you're stung until because it's just so painful. There were so many stings on me that each one of them were just, so last night, I realized there were more. So what I did is there's our Espy. She's our outdoor cat, and she's shedding. We've got to help her cut that off. But what I do is I have bentonite clay, and it's in a powder form, and I just made a paste, and I put it on all the wasp stings I had. Every time they bit me, I put it on there. And what it does is it absorbs 100 times its property, and so it absorbs all the venom and toxins out, any bacteria out of the bee sting area. And it's like an emergency. We keep it an emergency around. Well, you can see they're flying around. You can see it if you look close. But anyway, so I put that on, and today it's just itchy all over. I have I think there were 12 stings in all. So it was one of those moments that I never want to experience again. So now we've got to really spray those, and Joe's gonna disassemble that wood when we spray it really good and get rid of those wasp nests. And apparently they're really bad right now. Wasps are really bad. But I'm better than what I was last night. It was scary. Here's my little rock and moss garden. And I will do a antique little segment. I told you I'd do that on the things that I have bought in the past. And 2 years ago I got this really old baby swing, and I just put it in my garden right there. I think I paid $3 for it, and I sprayed it with the anti-rust spray because all that was there before. It was pretty old, and I have to do it again. But I've sprayed all my Tonka trucks with that spray as well. But that's one of my antiques I have in the yard. But I just wanted to come on and tell you about my little drama that happened last night. It was very scary. I read up on it, and if you are stung multiple times, it could be bad. And especially if you're allergic, have an allergic reaction. Thank God I didn't. And I'm very grateful. And now I'm just itchy. Just itch. But it's getting better. So that was my segment for today. A little drama we had here. But I'm also getting ready to be in my senior games on Saturday. I bought my second set of arrows because I have to shoot 40, 50, and 60 yards. And I have to shoot each target 5 times, 6 arrows apiece. And so each one 50, 5 times 6 arrows, 65 times 6 arrows. So I have to shoot a lot of arrows, and we'll just see how I do. Hopefully we'll get some good footage of it. You see that? There was a hawk that just flew by. So I'm practicing for that and getting all ready for that. So I thought I'd stop in, say hi, and that's it for today. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.